That's correct, yeah. I'm not very good at other languages. Q&A is lifestyle, is how I categorized it. We're gonna call this lifestyle. This is like where things didn't fit in otherwise. How do you fit in working out? My life is a workout. I don't work out otherwise. I make sure I get lots of fresh air. I go for walks. I shovel things. I lift feed bags. My life is a workout. Do you have a chore chart or system for helping manage everything? I did a video called How I Plan My Week, and it'll give you more information. Where did you get your ring sling? My pink silk Sakura Bloom pink sand is, I bought it secondhand off a friend when Freya was a baby. The blue one you see is Sakura Bloom Black Currant, and I was gifted that one. It's well used and broken in. And then I also have a wild bird that I was gifted by another friend. I don't know what that one's called. They're all named after birds. I forget what it's called. I have 3 slings. Baby wearing tips. YouTube. Look up how to properly use them. Like a ring sling is not comfortable unless you know how to use it well. I also have a Tula and I have a woven wrap. I actually have 2 woven wraps because my sister had one and now I have it. Yeah. Do you make deodorant for yourself, or what is a good natural deodorant? My questions are written up on the computer, by the way, so if you're wondering why I keep... This is turning into a confessions. I don't wear deodorant, and neither does Marius. Never really have. I don't know if I've ever bought deodorant. My sister bought deodorant for me for her wedding. I think that was a hint. I don't know. Neither Marius or I has really ever worn deodorant, and apparently if you don't wear deodorant, like people go through detoxing from wearing deodorant. So I just never started, I guess. I don't feel like I'm that smelly. If I'm smelly, I shower. Were you raised Christian? Nope. I started going to church when I started dating Marius, when I was 16. Yeah. Advice for people wanting to start a family young. I tossed this question around in my head a lot. I'd say, like they're saying like 20 to 25. I was 17, 20, 23, and 27 when I had my 4 babies. I'd say, do you have a stable relationship? That would be the first one. Stable relationship. Does one of you have some sort of secondary, like further education, trade school, something where you're making a decent wage? I'd say that, like, you know, make sure someone's got some sort of training under their belt, because that makes things a lot easier. Mary's had some trade school under his belt when we had Mac. It was still hard. So, I don't know. Go for it. If you want to have kids young, go for it. So many people don't want to have kids young. I don't know. It worked well for us. I'm not going to say it was easy, but it's worked well for us. Am I recording on my phone or a camera? I am recording on my phone. One day maybe I'll have a video camera, but for now I have my phone. I have an iPhone 6. Yeah, something like that. What's my favorite color? I like purple. I like earth tones. Things like that. Do we hope to have more kids? I would like to have more kids, yes. So I've had 4 miscarriages. I'll link below where you can read about that. I've had 4 miscarriages and 4 babies. So when you know you're 1 for 1, like I had 1 baby, 2 miscarriages, 2nd baby, miscarriage, 3rd baby, miscarriage, 4th baby. All first trimester. When you know you're pretty much guaranteed to have a loss, like I'm 1 for 1 right now, and that takes a lot to heal from for me. It's not like, oh, and next month I'm pregnant. It like takes like 6-12 months. Like, it takes a long time for me. You can't be naive about being like, yes, we want to have 6 kids and we want to have them 18 months apart and we're going to have them do. No, our kids are 3 years apart because of miscarriages, not because we thought we wanted to have really far apart. No, I take a long time before I cycle again, and then I have a miscarriage, and then la-di-da-di-da, and that's how we got where we are. So yes, I would like to have more, but it's also not really up to us to a certain extent. Why, this is kind of a 2-part question here. Why did I stop nursing Rowan, our newest baby, who is 2 months old? And what formula do we feed her? I stopped nursing Rowan because with all 3 of the previous kids, I nursed them for a year, and I was hospitalized multiple times with every one for mastitis that was like crazy, chronic, acute, like would hit fast, IV antibiotics. It was super intense, and it would ruin my health afterwards for like years. And I struggled to get back from that every time, struggled to be healthy, struggled to gain weight again, all these different things. And when I was pregnant with my 3rd, Freya, I said I don't want to nurse this baby a long time. And my husband and my midwife, they were like, oh, let's just see how it goes. And it was going well till about 10 months old. It started crashing and burning. And I ended up hospitalized multiple times, and before I was able to wean her. And so when I was pregnant with Rowan, number 4, I said I'm not nursing this baby. And actually, when I was hospitalized with Freya, Marius came to the hospital, and he looked at me and he said, I will never make you nurse again. And I said, yeah, I told you I didn't want to nurse this baby. Here we are again. So when I was pregnant with Rowan, I was like maybe 2 months pregnant when I was like, I'm not nursing this baby. And he was like, oh, you have a long time to think about that. And I said, I just want you to know now, I'm not nursing this baby. So then I wasn't really comfortable not nursing at all because colostrum is so important. So it's important to me. So we decided, I kind of came up with a game plan that I would nurse her for 3 months or until I started getting blocked ducts. So she had a horrible latch right off the start, and it was really hard, and we had thrush, and my supply was like up and down and up and down, and like rock hard, not enough, rock hard, not enough. And it was just not going well at all, and I'd never had these new problems like this. And then when she was 2 weeks old, I got a blocked duct, and by the time she was a month old, I weaned her. I was like, no, we done. I'm not doing this. I was on a mental emotional roller coaster, and I wanted off right now. So she's 2 months old now, and we use a formula called Holle, H-O-L-L-E, Holle, it's German. It's organic. It doesn't have things like corn syrup and soybeans and all these weird things that are in North American formulas. It is more expensive than your average formula that you get in North America, but organic North American formulas are the same ingredients as North American formulas, just organic. And whether they're organic or not, I'm still not comfortable with the ingredients in them. And so this one, Holy, I'll link below where I buy it, is actually cheaper than the organic one I do have access here in a local store. Hope you enjoyed part 2 of my little Q&A, and we're going to do a little part 3 now. Although it's funny because I saw on Instagram someone was like, it's hard to, figure out what to wear for YouTube videos, and I was like, you're supposed to think about what you wear for YouTube videos? I'm wearing a work shirt. It's stained. But I'm here. And that's what's important.